Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Hammer Guy Plays. Tonight, we're going to be playing some Asphalt Legends yet again. And wait, seems like is my stream running? Okay, my stream is running. Okay, so yeah, this has been a very weird week for Asphalt. What is this? Um the token relay packs for Drive Syndicate has already finally showed up, which is great, and that means I have a reasonable chance of actually completing Chapter 6 for once. Oh my god. And actually, that's pretty much it. Other than we're gonna be doing a lot of multiplayer today. Anyway, so hopefully I can do my usual announcements within 3 minutes. So I'll be right back. Yep. Okay. I guess it did. Okay. I think right now it's classic teams. I think. All right. So I guess we should get started now. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Hammer Guy Plays. So tonight we're going to be playing some Asphalt Legends, Voltage Rush Season. Damn, that's some Voltage Rush Season. That is some weird tongue twister for some reason. Okay, so anyway, there was definitely a lot of things that happened last week, interesting enough. So surprisingly enough, there's actually quite a lot of cars that I actually got to. I wouldn't say that I got to unlock because there's quite a number of cars I've already unlocked previously before this week. Ghost Nexon, hello, thank you for joining in. Uh, However, there's definitely quite a bunch of interesting developments that has happened in the past week. So we're gonna get to that. All right. Hey, what happened to my controller? Okay, I actually thought the controller got or died it or something. For a breath. I actually realized that there's actually some people who did not. Oh, strangely enough, for some strange reason, I'm actually hoarding an insane amount of money right now. I'm usually not the kind of person who does that unless I'm trying to upgrade something. However, the reason behind that is because I have a legitimate chance of actually finally unlocking this car. Now I'm not gonna go as far as to say that I'm gonna unlock this car, sure. But when you consider the fact that I am 10 blueprints away from 4 stars, yeah, that's definitely very, very sure already. So all I have to do is buy like 9 of these, and I can basically complete this chapter already, which is nice. Oh, okay. Now, I did some quick calculations about my chances to actually complete the Nevera R chapter. I think I'm not gonna be able to get the Nevera R. I'm gonna be some amount of tokens missing. And at the moment, I'm currently token starved really, really bad right now. So if for some reason I somehow get to 5,000 tokens and then actually get this one, that's gonna be a big, big miracle. But anyway, so some progress. Wait, hold on. I have not started the timer yet, so we're gonna do that. For those who are currently new, oh boy, Halloween. Hello, thank you for joining in. Yeah, the automat hit you again. Yeah, stuff happens. Anyway, multiplayer. I'm actually not sure what is the current multiplayer season for now. It's called Turbo Squad, but yeah, it's called Turbo Squad, but I'm not sure if that's classic multiplayer. I know there's Unbreakable Squad. I think. I'm not sure. Anyway. Again, 40 minutes. I'm not sure if I have 430 Sin coins and about to star up my Silver Lightning to 3 stars, and I need 34. Did you spend your Sin coins on Silver Lightning packs? Yes, I did. I started the Drive Syndicate at I started the Drive Syndicate with the Silver Lightning at 2 stars. So if you're gonna ask me, the climb from 2 stars to 4 stars with the Silver Lightning is really, really painful. Now, considering the fact that the Silver Lightning is one of the uses the new blueprint system where it's easy to unlock but it's hard to star up. Yeah, it's really, really difficult. Like The Silver Lightning is definitely not a new car, but considering that this car showed up like in the past year after Korean Spring, yeah, it's a really, really difficult car to start up. Okay, so progress on Hollyfest. I have completed all the stages already. But the big yikes here is that the key is locked behind the milestones. There are 2 cars that I'm trying to get to start up. The first one is the Super RC, which is not that difficult considering that I'm probably going to be able to get this to start up tomorrow. Like literally tomorrow. But the second one is the Authentica. Yeah. The Authentica is actually the difficult climb here because, my god, 85 blueprints in order for you to max the final star of the Authentica. Kitchu, hello, thank you for joining in. So, yeah, this one is a really, really difficult climb because considering that there's only 2 or 3, usually only X2s are gonna show up. Yeah, usually X2s are gonna show up. This one is a very, very difficult climb. Now, realistically speaking, I did some quick calculations. This event finishes in 20 days. Alright? I discovered that if I hit the manual refresh 16 times, I'm gonna be able to complete the Huayra event. I'm gonna be able to get the Huayra key. But I'm not gonna do that yet because I'm going to try my chances first on trying to get 5,000 tokens. So this is a big dilemma, actually, when you think about it. Yeah, when you think about it, there's gonna be a big dilemma. Either I get the Nevera R, which is gonna be very, very difficult, or I get the Utopia. The Utopia is definitely a little easier to get, but this is gonna be a big dilemma for me. So I'm gonna try to get the Nevera R first. I'm gonna try to get to 5,000 tokens. Getting 250 tokens is not that. I wouldn't say it's not that difficult, but then again, I wouldn't say it's not that easy. I think realistically speaking, 200 tokens a day is the most amount people is gonna collect every single day if they play normally. Realistically speaking, yeah. All right. Let's play some seasonal events first. Let's start with the Nevera R with the Drive Syndicate first. So at the moment, I'm currently star locked, or rather star walled with the Sentodechi. So get some road rage. Road rage. Let's do it. India. What track is this? Whispering Falls Run? Whoa, okay, got him. Dang it, I missed him. Oh, okay. Dang it, he dodged me. Built 6,000 plus, and I'm actually at the rear of the pack at the moment. Oh, by the way, for context, guys, I started this chapter 6, with the Sentodechi at already 3 stars. I legitimately have no idea how I got Descent to Death at 3 stars. Probably from Black Friday Burst of Speed, maybe. I'm not sure. I kind of forgot already at this point. Okay, around 6,000. Nice. Through the city. One thing's for sure, longer tracks is a massive pain on money runs. For sure. Like, no doubt. Because unfortunately, they're not gonna change. Unfortunately, they're not gonna change how many. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not gonna be able to change how much money or how much money you have at the beginning. Back then, I remember Through the City, according to Drive Syndicate, was treated as a 2-minute track, but now it's treated as a 90-second track now, which is not doing it justice. Oh, okay. Come on. Got him. Okay. Get the other guy. Get the other guy. Got him. Okay. Come on. Oh no. It's up 5,000. And the other guy dropped out. Okay. That's kind of sad. That's right. I literally hoarded this amount of money specifically so that I can upgrade the Sentodechi to 4 stars. Or rather, when I eventually get enough blueprints to star up, so that I can easily upgrade the car to 4 stars. You know, what if I drop out of the race? Like, deliberately drop out of the race for like the first 50%. Okay, I think that's enough. Road rage. Come on. Top 6,000 is not bad. You know what? I'm gonna do one more, and then we're gonna get to some special events. The P72 is actually of note right now. The SE. Wait, what is this? Okay, good. It's not. Yes. ETS is text to speech. Come on. Oh, okay, got him. Oh. Hello, ZR1. Bye, ZR1. I have to say, for a Bugatti, this car's acceleration is kind of tame. However, this car's only 3 stars at the moment, so I can't exactly judge it based on its existing performance. So, if I have to guess, this is probably going to be like, this is probably going to be like a faster version of the first Sport, performance-wise. Like it's an agility-based Bugatti. That's just my guess, though. I don't know. All right. So we're gonna stop with that first, and we're gonna check some events. What's this? 1896. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do P72. It's the Enzo stage. Okay. So I do have an Evo Enzo. And what's interesting here about 5 stars is that what is this? This last condition is unobtainable if you don't have the car at Evo. So all the others here, the 55K and the 3 blueprints, twice by the way, is accessible if you have the Enzo maxed. But if you don't have it Evo, you cannot get this last one, I think. Okay. Unfortunately, I did not. Wait, airdropped? It's been a while since I've seen this track. I want to see this track more often. This track doesn't show up in multiplayer. I think, to my knowledge, this track is only exclusive to events. Yeah, there are some tracks, even 90-second tracks, that only show up in events. For example, Covered Bridge and Hay Bale from Midwest. Okay. Of course, there's some blueprints. Now, I'm not expecting to unlock the P72 in this. I need 7 shockwaves. You know what? Fine, sure. I only have to do it once, so that's not really a problem. 1 knockdown and beat this time. Is there anything else I'm missing? So shockwaves and then 1. You know what? Oh yeah. Right. This is supposed to be my gauntlet, this one is supposed to be my gauntlet, build. Yeah, this is supposed to be my gauntlet Evo build. On 400 kph, damn. This is the only card that can reach 400 kph. Yeah, to my knowledge, I think this is the only card that can reach 400 kph in B class. The fastest card in B class that I know of that doesn't have Evo Tune. Okay, there you go. 1 knockdown? Okay, fine. To my knowledge, I think the only B class card that can, the fastest B class car in B class is probably the McLaren F1. Like, no joke, that is the fastest. However, that is assuming you don't count Evo Tunes. Because if you're now going to count Evo Tunes, yes, the Enzo is actually the fastest. As you guys can see, this car can hit 400 kilometers per hour. No problem. Alright. I actually didn't realize I need to do knockdowns. I actually didn't do knockdowns early. You know, let's see if I can slow down a bit so that I can wait for opponents to pass. Okay. Got him. So for now, I guess that's all. Most of the rewards I can get from this one. Most of them, not all of them. Okay, there you go. Claim. Even if realistically speaking, I have no hope of unlocking this car in this within this event. Like the P72 right now is 3 stars. You never know when this car is going to be featured in a future event, and that event actually require that event is going to feature this car as a support car. Like for the case of, for example, the Holy Fest. I keep telling people, even if the Lamborghini Authentica is like a very, very mid car, you'll never know when this car is going to be featured in a future event, and then that's the one that's going to stop you from getting progress, right? All right. A lot of people are actually having issues with the Authentica and the the Authentica and the Zenvo collector stages. So at 5 stars, I was successfully able to get this one. 7,500 meters and 8,000 meters. A lot of people were definitely complaining a lot about this one. So you know what? I'm gonna play this once, so that you guys can see. Yeah, that's my record, 8,200 plus. Let's just say that there are two coins. Yeah, there's actually 2 coins that you normally cannot pick up. One coin is basically impossible even if you try. Or rather, it only gets picked up when it feels like it. And the second one can be picked up, but you're gonna have to do some workarounds to get it. This one's easy. Okay, that one's easy to miss. Start drifting here. Early spin. Yeah, that's actually the most difficult. That is actually the most difficult coin to pick up that you can actually pick up. And the reason is because you have to slow down to be able to get it. This pickup here is weird. Yeah, that pickup on the ramp is actually impossible to get. However, I was able to get it previously. So, my conclusion there is, it only gets picked up if it feels like it. 10 seconds remaining. Got him! Alright. Okay. Or you can just wait for stage 2 in the spotlight. Wait. Hold on. Stage 2 in the spotlight pass to get all the rewards. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. How long is this? Oh yeah, I have to wait another week. That one on the ramp is weird. It is too high to reach. Yes, that's correct. Oh yeah, Lewis, thank you for joining in. Yes. The one on the ramp is actually a little too high. And I was only able to get that coin simply because it felt like it. There's absolutely no way that you can pick it up intentionally. It's always by accident. It makes no sense. So in order for you to get 8,000 in order for you to perform 8,000 meters on that track, on that stage, you need to collect at least 13 coins on that track. If you want to collect the, what is this? So if your car is stage 6, or sorry, 6 stars, and you want to complete this event, or rather this objective, this condition, 7,500 meters, you need to have 12 coins in order for you to get that. But in order for you to get this the Zenvo epics, you need to get 8,000 meters. Now, if you're gunning for the Huayra key, I keep calling it Huayra. If you're gunning for the Utopia key, obviously you're gonna have to collect all the conditions, even if you already have that thing, or if the reward is of no use to you. So it doesn't matter. Because at least for me, I'm currently 77. No, I'm currently 6. I'm currently 67 blueprints away from starting this car up. Sure, go ahead. I said 6-7. Deal with it. Whatever. So I'm currently 67 blueprints away from starting this up to 5 stars, which is still a lot. There's 20 days to go. That means... Wait, is it 20 days to go? Wait. So there's 20 days to go, which means I'm going to get 40. In 17 of those days, I need to manually refresh the shop. But chances are, if I do that, there's a very high chance that I'm not going to be able to get the Nevera blueprints. Or rather, the Nevera, I'm not going to be able to get the final relay pack. The relay pack costs like 5,000 tokens to get 200,000 Sin coins. Which, this is actually a pack that I've never seen in Drive Syndicate, like, ever. Centenario. Yeah. The only good thing with the Authentica is that the Authentica is faster. But the Authentica is not exactly... The Authentica's acceleration is horrendous. I'll be honest. Okay, wait, what else? Am I missing something here? Oh yeah, I already unlocked the BMW M4. Oh yeah, nobody realized that this is the new Evo car. I mean, it is an Evo car. It's not an Evo tunable car. Yeah, anyway. I end up again in the 4th stage of DS, yeah. As somebody who has played literally every possible DS so far, here's a pro tip. If you have a relatively small garage, like sub-level 30, realistically speaking, if you ask me, you are not getting past Chapter 5. Stage 5. Stage 5 is always going to be like the paywall chapter. I'll give you guys some context. You need a big amount of money in order for you to get the silver lightning to this high, which means you're gonna be paying for gacha packs a lot in order for you to get this car to 4 stars. Since my set to Dechi is 2-star, I decided to not spend tokens on it. Yeah, okay, no problem. Right? So, once you complete the main races of Chapter 4, of Stage 5, you will notice something very weird. Right? You will notice something very weird. The Nevera R unlocks at 6,700. It unlocks at 67,000 Syndicate points earlier than this one, the Centodechi. The Centodechi. Is it? Wait. Oh, it's 670,000 Syndicate coins. Syndicate points. Alright? You get that when you complete Cold Rain of Steel 6. Cold Rain of Steel 7 is the big WTF that many people are going to encounter. You need to star up the car. You need the car at stage 4. But you can't get the car to stage 4 without starring it up to 2 stars. Which means you'll also notice actually this. You'll notice this as well in the rewards. Right? When you reach 670,000 Syndicate points, you're gonna get 30 blueprints for the Nevera R. Then after that, you need 47 blueprints to get this car to 2 stars. Yeah. That's how this is supposed to work. So you're gonna be spending a crap ton of money to get 15 blueprints of the Nevera R. And then you also have to spend a crap ton of Syndicate coins to actually upgrade the car to stage 4. I'm always going to say stage 5 of any Drive Syndicate is going to be like the paywall check. It's always going to be the big paywall. It's possible to get to stage 5. Realistically speaking, if you have a deep enough garage, you can basically barrel through chapter 3 and chapter 4 pretty easily, because in this case I was able to get the Bentley Bacalar. Was previously featured in the previous Drive Syndicate. The GT65, I had it at 2 stars. Yeah, I had it at 2 stars. But it was like 2 blueprints away from starring up. So by the time I finished this guy's chapter, I basically have this car already at 3 stars. But I made the horribly bad decision of spending an X10 card pack. A single X10 card pack to get this car to 4 stars. Why? I realized if I'm gonna upgrade the Rimac Nevera R to stage 6, I'm currently 50,000 coins short. So it looks like I'm not gonna be able to get the Nevera R, unfortunately. So for me, the Centodechi the Centodechi is the end of the road for me. But hey, that would be my second ever Drive Syndicate card I'm gonna unlock with Drive Syndicate, which is good. All right, what am I missing? Let's do some daily events. Yeah, let's do some daily events. I want to check out the Star Hunt. I just want to see. Huh? Weird. So I'm just gonna take a look at this, and then I'm gonna jump to multiplayer. The GP Champion tech rules. That actually shows you how old I am playing this game. There are some guys playing Asphalt outside. Every evening, I know that there are some guys playing asphalt, as in real asphalt. Probably drag racing maybe, or something. Because I can hear the roar of their engines and stuff. Okay. Okay, and okay. Alright. I'm not gonna do any more because I'm gonna have to save this for multiplayer. Alright. Am I missing anything? Wait. Am I missing anything here? Okay, so 99% sure people that are gonna, for those with relatively deep garages, they have a hard chance of unlocking the Volcano Spider for sure. Okay. For me, I have a very high chance of getting the Utopia Coupe. So, okay. Alright. Let's do some MP2. What is my rank right now? Of course. I was at top 1,000 and then I got demoted to top 10,000. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. At my place, there's like 150cc bikes with tuned exhaust and some 330i and straight pipes. So, yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's try the XJR now. I have to say, the XJR9 is actually a pretty challenging car to drive in this game. Running at 50 kilometers, but the sound is basically the same as running at full speed with the stock exhaust. I think the term for that is ricing. You literally spend all of your money. Yeah, you spend all of your money on aesthetics. Oh, wreck. Yeah, the term for that is ricing. You spend literally everything on how your machine feels, or your presence, or the presence of your machine. So again, aesthetics, but absolutely nothing on performance. So basically, it's like attaching a body kit to your Corolla, on your Toyota Corolla. Yes, it's classic multiplayer. I know. Don't worry. I figured that out pretty easily. That's why I wrote it on the classic teams. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Am I stuck? Yeah, I'm stuck. Eh. There are some people who are wondering, how do you practice with the McLaren F1 or the XJR9 if you don't own those cars? One free-to-play car that you can easily access is actually the Pagani Huayra PC. It's like it has incredible nitro, but its acceleration is kind of mid. Fine. Come on. Rip 430,000 Sin coins just to bring the Silver Lightning to 3 stars. For me, it's... yeah, damn. I would like to ask, is your Silver Lightning... Did you start Drive Syndicate with the Silver Lightning at stock? Because the Silver Lightning was introduced pretty recently, so the chances that people have it at either 1 star or 2 stars is actually pretty easy. Is actually pretty high. Oh, Sandy. Oh, darn. I see a Venom. Oh, 1 star to 3 star. Okay. That's insane. Okay. Yeah, as I mentioned before, even if you are somebody who regularly pays to unlock stuff in the game, you'll be surprised that Chapter 5, Stage 5 of Drive Syndicate is automatically the biggest money sink. Whoa, okay. Oh, I KO'd a Bugatti. Dang it. Okay, that was horrible. For the boost. Dang it. Okay, that was an awesome overtake. But I lost rank, dang it. Okay. One more race. So just to dang it. Okay, never mind. Could use a respawn trick in this map for Dockside Drift. I have not qualified for this yet. I'm gonna do it like tomorrow later morning. Okay, so stretch rate. So for those who are new to my channel, you guys may have noticed that there is a timer on the top left corner of my stream. For those who are not familiar, basically I need to manage my my attention span quite often in whenever I'm playing video games. So I might easily lose track of time whenever I'm playing. So that's why I typically put like a 40-minute timer on myself so that I can uh, manage my attention. And also when that happens, that also reminds me that the stream is already close to 1 hour or something like that. So also when that happens, I would usually do that to uh, acknowledge some engagement on the stream. So whether you subscribe to my channel or you like this video, or rather you like this stream, I'm gonna acknowledge that. All right, so let me do a quick view on my channel. So unfortunately, I think the analytics is not working properly. Yeah, it keeps saying something went wrong. So all right, so we're gonna acknowledge the 4 new subscribers. Yeah, the 4 new subscribers as well as the guy who dropped the like. Thank you for that. So for every new subscriber, I'm gonna do 10 jumping jacks, and for every like on the stream, we're gonna do 5 running clicks, or rather 5 plus 5 high knees. All right. So this is a 10-pound weight or 4.5 kilograms. All right. 40 jumping jacks, and then 40 jumping jacks. Right. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 20, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 40. Okay. So one guy dropped the like, so we're gonna do 10, 10, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. So thank you for that. Milk the beverage. Thank you. Thank you for joining in. All right. Okay. So yes, we're going back to. I guess we're got. What is your main job? What is my main job? Well, I'm looking for one right now, actually. However, technically speaking, I am trying to find myself a side hustle first. So in the event that uh let's just say that the industry that I entered is a little volatile right now, realistically speaking. Yeah, it's a little volatile right now, so I'm basically trying to find the safety net through YouTube. So in the event that I uh get fired from that job, I can always fall back to this one. But of course, at the moment, my channel is currently not monetized yet, so I'm not earning anything. I definitely wish I can get monetized soon. Now I know I'm already at 600 plus subscribers right now, but that doesn't make me exactly monetized yet, because unfortunately I need to somehow find a way to get like 3,000 watch hours on my channel, which surprisingly enough, despite the amount of views that I have on my Asphalt Skate video, Asphalt Skate short, it's still just a short, and it didn't do a lot of watch time. So that's why I'm trying to ramp up my YouTube shorts, or at least I'm trying to. Okay. So We're gonna do one more round of... Oh, wait. No. We're gonna go back to the Vera R. Sorry. Drive Syndicate. Okay. Again, quick update. I am on my way to unlocking this car. You got some GP tips? My suggestion, easy tip number 1, stay out of tier 5. Aim for tier 4 or tier 3. If you land on tier 5, there's gonna be... It's good that you're like the only alien, or you're like the only good player in the lobby. But what if there's like 2 others gonna try to outwit? 2 others who's gonna try to outwhale you? Yes. If you are in tier 3 and you have a... Dang it. If you're in tier 3, you actually have a reasonable chance of actually winning. Or rather, you have a reasonable chance of actually getting the key even if you don't win. You can fall to 5th place. Yeah, you can fall to 5th place and still get the key. Or you have a very, very high, like an 8% chance of actually getting the key. So in my case, I'm gonna try to stay away. Since I already own the car and I'm already at 4 stars, I'm gonna stay away from tier 3. I'm gonna try to go for tier 2 or tier 1. I was in tier 3 in the M Hybrid V8. Yeah. And I lost. Oh. Oh, that's bad. On the M Hybrid V8, I was in tier 3. And I was able to unlock the car. Oh yeah, same. I was in 5th place. Yeah, I was in 5th place as well in that GP, and I was still able to win the key. Now, if you get to tier 1, realistically speaking, there's very, very little chance for you to actually not... There's actually very little chance for you to not win the key. So realistically speaking, when you're in tier 1, I have a feeling the top 5 players are going to be wailing really hard to get the car to max stars. Yeah. Okay. Seven minutes. Okay. Oh wait, no. We're gonna do some Unbreakable MP. What is my rank? Okay. I'm still currently in Platinum 4, but I have a very high chance of actually reaching Platinum 3 pretty easily, and of course, we're gonna have the SF90s. Of course. Snake. No step on snake. I mean, to be fair, yeah, of course, you're gonna have to use. It's kind of a given that you're gonna have to use OC if you want the best chance. And then there are those there are those aliens that for some reason they straight up refuse to use OC and they're still dominating the race. I remember that there was this one guy in the AMG the Mercedes AMG 1. Yeah, in the Mercedes AMG 1, there was this guy who was like first place, and I think what happened was his car was like straight up stock, and he was like first placer like for the first 3 rounds. But after round 4, or rather round 4 and up, he just didn't show up anymore. My strange guess, some people are speculating that that guy's probably a hacker. Like, you're using a stock. Everyone else in the division is using a 3-star car. Everyone else in the lobby is using a 3-star car or 4 stars. And then there's this dude who's like using a stock. And he's like first place every time. That sounds sus. Like, that sounds very, very sus. Hello, like to win player. Of course. You know what? This is a horrible idea. But since everyone is doing it, I might as well do it. This is like the most I've done that with my alternate account in tier 4. In the Mercedes DTM. Yeah. Of course. Alright. I swear, the amount of people who are using OC Porsche 911 GT3s in this multiplayer is like so darn high. Nope. Is this car's shockwave ever gonna run out? The heck? The 3 guys in my alternate account GP has started up to 4 stars and still losing to my stock. Also, you did hack that car. Okay, makes sense. So yeah, I'm 99% sure the dude with the stock, like not even overclock, like straight up stock. I'm expecting Porsche lobby. Come on, Porsche lobby. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Porsche lobby. I yearn for SR1. Yeah, I yearn for SR1 Evo. Nope, nope, nope. Wall of Porsches. No, 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 no. Quick note, I do own the Porsche 935. However, I still prefer the 911 GT3. Compared to the 935, the 911 GT3 has no float. It doesn't have any floaty physics, which turns out to be good. At least the handling in the physics is more predictable compared to, you know, actually having float on the car, right? One, two. 70%. Come on. That's not the reason. Okay, fine. That's partially the reason, I guess. But even before I got my hands on this decal, on the Irish decal, I'm already getting a lot of mileage out of this car, a lot. It was my go-to car if the Vanda wasn't available. So 2 races so far, I podium, and in this one, you know what? Realistically speaking, I'm just gonna race with this. You know what? I'm gonna stick it. Okay. That didn't help. Right, last fuel. Okay, no Porsches this time. Well, there's one Porsche. Sorry, there's 2 Porsches. 2 other Porsches. Oh, I fumbled. We're not gonna... Yeah, he wasn't gonna overtake me, so yeah. heck? How is this guy? How is this? Oh, he. Fumbled. I was expecting a good fight with this guy, and then he just dropped off. Wait. 9FF. I want to see what happened to this guy. I'm actually wondering what was up with this guy. Like, he was keeping up with me, and then suddenly he dropped off. Or he fell off. I wonder what the crap happened. So I fumbled there. It took so long to exit the corner. He almost got me. So I took the jumping end. Okay. Oh, he landed wrong. And then he rage quitted. The only thing I hate about the 935 is... Oh! I actually didn't notice that. Wait, I need to check. Oh. That actually makes sense. Alright. So I guess we're going to be using this one next. So I remembered Cyberpunk has the Porsche placement by having a last century 911 turbo. Yeah, by having a last century 911 turbo. Rakesh, hello. Thank you for joining in. Couldn't connect to line. How have you been doing? Let's just say that I have been missing a lot of my... Let's just say that I have been missing a lot of my, Wait, is that a Utopia? I've been missing a lot of my clips. I was unable to upload my clips on time. I said I was gonna upload some clips this week, but I didn't. Oh, yeah. Come on. Here's one example. The first ever YouTube short that I had with a Porsche 935 is an Asphalt Physics clip. If I'm gonna keyword search my files, Porsche 935 and Asphalt Physics, my god, almost all of them involved Asphalt Physics. Ah! You son of a... So well, and then this guy suddenly... Okay. So well, and then suddenly, surprise, surprise, smackdown. Oh boy. Osaka. It's gonna be fun. We are one lobby and Porsche lobby. This is gonna be fun. Whoa. Traffic check. That's vertical overtake though. And somebody like to win. What the heck? Come on. I somehow survived that. I was not expecting to survive that, but I somehow survived that. OC Porsche. OC Porsche. OC Porsche. ZR1, ZR1, ZR1. Where are the Platinum League cars? My god. Is nobody using Platinum League cars in... Does nobody have Plat 4 cars in... Does no one have the Hora BC? Or the F8? Everybody's just using Gold 1 cars. What the heck? It's either Gold 1 cars or OC Porsche. Why? Because you can't use the Vanda? My god. Okay, so at least there's two guys who are using Plat 4 cars. At least that's competition. Within reason, I guess. Oh, 9FFS back. Got him! Get nudged. Oh! Missed me by a hair. You almost got me. Can you tell how many gold max cars you have? Sure, I'm gonna have to count them later. But that's gonna take a while. Come on. Oh boy, here we go again. Oh, it's an actual Porsche lobby this time. Like, just Porsches. I can tell. So there's 911, there's 935, and then there's 918. Alright. Come on. the whole race fell off. Unnecessary force power roll for no reason, because why not? Yes! Got him. Okay. Drift this much in multiplayer. Nice. I think I'm one race... Wait. I am one win away from reaching Platinum 3. But unfortunately, I think I'm already out of... Yeah, okay. So, you know what? Rakesh, we're gonna do that. Hold on. Let me get something. Okay. So filter. Filter by color yellow. Filter by color. There's no other. Okay. Finally, filter by color yellow. Okay. So in total, there's a total. Huh? I think this one's colored wrong. Okay. I have at least 56. No. I have at least 55 cars that are gold maxed. At least. So yeah, I literally have this spreadsheet specifically so that I can keep track of my cars, my car upgrades. I can keep track of my car upgrades in real time. Or rather, I can see everything at a glance. So for example, I have a bunch of cars here that I can see here that there's a bunch of cars here that I currently have maxed on the rare. And then there's a bunch of cars that are like almost maxed, but not really, like the Countach. Yeah. Like the Countach and the C7R. Or there's a bunch of also other cars that... Wait. Can I do both? Or there's a bunch of cars in which I have all of the... I have all of the epics applied, but I have not maxed. But I'm not that. But I'm too lazy to actually, apply the uncommon parts because I see no point to it at the moment, or there's no. I have no competitive incentive to do that. And that's what I'm trying to say. So I do have quite a lot of them. Now, quick note: this does not include all of my cars. There's definitely some cars that I don't have listed here because it's either I already maxed them out like a long time ago already, or yeah, I already golded it. I already golden the car like a long time ago already. However, I can tell you guys how many cars I do have maxed out. So if I filter this by maxed, I have at least 162 cars that are maxed. At least. But that also includes some of the more meh cars. So what about the Epic 6 rarity? Let's go with Epic 6. Epic 6, by the way, means cars with 6 stars. So of the Epic 6 rarity in this one, I have a total of 45 cars that are of Epic 6 rarity that are maxed. Am I missing something? Yeah, 45. Wait, why is it? Hold on a minute. How many Epic 6 cars do I have? I have 91 Epic 6 cars. I'm not going to include this into the G. I have 91 Epic 6 cars. And the ones are maxed are 48. So that's quite a lot. Definitely a lot. For sure. Oh yeah, this is like a new version of my garage maxing spreadsheet, where all I need to do, because stage upgrades are actually so difficult to keep track of. What I do is that I just input the existing upgrade state of the car. Yeah, I just input the existing upgrade state of the car, and then it will automatically spit out the total amount of money that you need to spend. But it's not fully functional yet. So if I filter this by count, I can automatically see which ones are pending, and which ones get me the most EXP. Yeah, which ones get me the most EXP at a glance. However, this one actually sums up like all of the pending upgrades. So what if you're trying to target down a bunch of upgrades? Like for example, you want to go for rare. That means I have to go for the ATS GT. And then I have to spend like 2.3 million. Then after that is the Authentica with the epic upgrades. Yeah. So immediately at a glance, I can already see which cars are worth upgrading EXP wise. Now let's say for example, there's a bunch of cars that I have pending upgrades for. Let's say for example, I want the Batista. So I'm gonna hit priority here. And then I'm gonna sort by, wait, where's priority? Then automatically the Batista is gonna be on the top. And it's even reflected here. There you go. So in relation to my garage, the ultimate garage maxing video or ultimate garage EXP farming guide video that I'm planning to release, which is taking a while already. What's also stopping me big time from just casually releasing it or continuously recording it is actually this one. This one gives you a bird's eye view and all of your cars at a glance. What cars you need to upgrade first, EXP wise. Again, this one is EXP wise. If it's like you have a competitive reason to upgrade it, then that's a different story. That's where the priority checkbox is for. Yeah. All right. That's enough nerding for now, I guess. Let's get back to business. give or take, if you have every car, it's gonna take like at least a minute to actually input into this spreadsheet. If I get it up and running. So if you have like 100 cars, that's gonna take like 100 minutes, give or take. All right. Wait, why does this guy have the Huracan in Platinum? Get that out of there. Nope. I'm definitely gonna lose to the ice cave. Okay. Oh, I just need one more podium to be able to get the Platinum 3. New York quantum jumps. Okay, it's another. You know, surprisingly enough, despite the New York track being introduced during summer, because you know, starting stripe season, the original one. New York is in winter for some reason. Weird. On. Like the wind layer. Got him. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to do my last race for this evening. Because, yeah, I legitimately need to go to sleep already. Or you know what? Alright, we're gonna do one more session after this. Sure. We're gonna probably... What car's available right now? Oh god. Of course. I have no chance of winning. There's no way I'm gonna win this one. There's no way I'm gonna be winning this one at all. That heck? Okay. So we're gonna take a quick stretch break. Yeah. Oh, we have one new subscriber, it seems. Okay. So we have one new subscriber and 2 new likes. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do a quick stretch break, as usual. So the new subscriber. Yeah, alright, sure. So the new subscriber, for those who gave me some likes, this is for you guys. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Excuse me. All right. We're gonna do 10 minutes. Unbreakable. So for Platinum 3, what do we have? We have the Valhalla. Interesting. I have to say the Valhalla is also a pretty challenging car to drive when you think about it. XL Finesse, thank you for joining in. Okay. There are 2 Evo cars. So yeah, surprisingly enough, the Valhalla is actually a very challenging car to drive, but it's primarily because of the car's, it's primarily... The heck? My game lagged. I wouldn't exactly say the Valhalla is a very challenging car to drive. The primary issue is, I guess, the nitro doesn't last as long, and then that's mostly it. But outside of that, like, everything else is okay. I really wish my game didn't lag out. Okay. Excel. Yeah, I was just using Excel a while ago. You know, maybe I should consider training for the spreadsheet esports. I know, yeah, for some reason, I don't understand why. Microsoft Excel is an esport. Like hardcore number crunching and all of that. Weird. Come on. Come on. Okay, that was pretty bad. Wait, what is my rating again? Dang. I need to get good. You know what? In a lot of ways, the Aston Martin. Oh. Oh dang. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can hear me though. Yeah, I think a while ago when my game lagged. Yeah, a while ago when my game lagged, I think that's when things went haywire. Sorry about that. Come on. Alright, so let me see if I can fix my camera. Hold on. Okay. Unplug, replug. Okay. Nice. In a lot of ways, the Valhalla is kind of like an Imola. Yeah, the Valhalla is actually very similar to the Imola in stats, with the exception that the Valhalla actually has better agility overall. It just so happened that, of course, this car happens to be with the SF90s. I mean, it is a medium high ranked Class A car. It just so happened, of course, that I'm having skill issues with this car as well, which is kind of a weird thing. I can do better. I can do really well with the Imola, but not the Valhalla. Which is kind of weird. All right. So we're gonna do 2 more races, and of course, yeah. Oh. Is this Speedtail in Platinum 3? No, it is not. The Speedtail belongs to Platinum 2, next to the Ultima, the Xian, and the Regera. And because they updated, and the interesting thing here is that they also updated the Valkyrie to also be in Platinum 2. Well, at least I got some of my rank back. Good. Right, last race for the stream. Some of you may have know this, or some of you know this, by the way. I recently posted on my community post that for some reason I finished 99th place in the most recent Gauntlet season. I'm not even kidding. So I'm technically top 100 in Gauntlet. He just fell off. What the fudge? Okay. Right. Yeah, okay. Here's the thing. So, at the moment, I am very well on my way to unlocking the Sentodechi. Which means that the Sentodechi is going to be my 269th car. I'm not kidding. And for some people, I know some people are going to be like, I'm garage level 58 and I only have 268 cars. Which is a little bit of a weird thing to say. There are some people who, for some reason, they have like 280 cars, and they're like garage level 40 or garage level 50. The reason is because I'm just gonna scroll back a while ago. I am the kind of guy who is squeezing the heck out of my garage. Yeah, I'm basically squeezing the heck out of my garage, and I earn like approximately, give or take, around 100K a day on average. On average, I'm not saying like every single time, because that's gonna be that's a total lie. On average, I earn like 100K a day. I'm actually surprised I haven't published that guide yet, but okay. The most proud parts of my garage is definitely the Class B cars. Because realistically speaking, let's be real, for MP1, Gold 1 is going to be the place where a lot of people are going to get stuck with. So because of that, I basically invested a lot on my on my B-class garage. Yeah. And besides, B-class is like the biggest is like the biggest EXP maker in this game. Surprisingly enough. In general, B-class. A-class is definitely the class that's gonna take you to the top. Or at least get you there. But not exactly help you stay there, but it's gonna take you there. However, it's like expensive AF. I'm actually surprised there's quite a lot of cars that are maxed out here. I wasn't expecting that. Like close to the top, my best cars are like way up here. Then of course I have the 1896. Okay. Alright. So for those who are currently watching right now, yeah, so for those who are currently watching like right now, all I'm gonna say is, well, I guess thank you guys for sticking around. So for real, I'm basically gonna be ramping up all of my tagging of my clips, because that's actually taking a while. And I'm definitely gonna be posting some videos today. So I have two YouTube shorts that are coming today, and both of them involve asphalt physics, as usual. And yet again it involves chirons. I don't know why. It has something to do with a recent post that I have where I have my chiron upside down, and I'm asking people, is this wrecked or no wrecked? So when you guys see that video, you guys will know. All right. So all I'm gonna say is thank you guys for watching, and I guess see you guys next week. So around this time of the day again, I'm gonna be streaming. All right. And of course, watch out for my other content as well. I definitely I post a lot of YouTube shorts quite often because I'm pretty sure those are the ones that gain more views than my streams, realistically speaking. So, oh well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.